Creativity and culture are two main pillars in Rotterdam's history. So why is it that as time evolved, these creative communities feel more and more alone? Let's start at the beginning. For years, Rotterdam has stood as the craftsman in the family of Dutch cities. It was respected for its industry but held in contempt for neglecting its appearance and for not taking time to indulge in joyful activity. In the 1970s, things changed rapidly. People were unhappy about the size of Rotterdam and the perspective of it becoming a metropolis. It evolved, got bigger and more modern. It was a city with an identity crisis, a city that wanted to be small instead of big, and cozy instead of innovative. The C70 was an event that tried to showcase said aspired future of Rotterdam by making it seem small and cozy, an attempt the creatives disagreed with. Under Adriaan van der Staaij, the Art Council was formed, a council for creatives that give them places where they finally belonged. He showed them the respect and trust which allowed people like Huub Bals to organize events like the Film Festival International and De Lantaarn. De Lantaarn had workshops for design, film and video, for theater and for literature. 2 film theaters, as well as a stage for all kinds of experimental forms of drama, music, and dance. The place was described as heaven on earth. The view of the city through the eyes of the creatives was broadcasted on the evening of Sunday, December 25, 1977, when a short film entitled Stadgezicht was televised. Rotterdam should not try to be gezellig, but embrace the excitement and the atmosphere of a big city. Due to the liberal nature of the Art Council, the city wanted to get more control over it. Opposed to that idea, van der Staaij resigned in 1978, but his innovatives stayed and turned into mega events. With the success of achieving a creative community, one would expect those connections to grow over the years. This would mean not only better connectivity, but more workshops and opportunities. Our current times look different. Instead of the aspired evolution of things, the community fell apart and spread through the city. Opportunities seem not as visible, and networking seems impossible. Over the last 50 years, the creative industry grew tremendously. Rotterdam became the harbor of creatives. Not only did the number of professionals go up, but also the number of students in the creative field is growing exponentially. A lot of said creatives do not work in the field during their studies. Oftentimes, they have to work on the side, which makes working on projects and accomplishing aspirations seem impossible. The lack of innovatives, like the ones from the Art Council, are also very present. There are no places to go to free workshops, to get to know other creatives and share and develop ideas, which makes networking and working on free projects harder for working creatives. Due to their expenses, additional costs would be fatal. We live in the middle of a housing crisis. And instead of offering the new generations chances to transform the city, we take chances away from them as we make it harder for them to find apartments. If the municipality acts now and helps these communities grow, they could have a large impact on how the future of Rotterdam as a city embracing creativity and culture would look like. Rotterdam has become the most culturally diverse city, with creatives coming from all parts of the world to join this great community. Creatives now have collective places, not only to sleep but also to work and collaborate, rather than separate from each other. No longer bound by materialistic expectations and seeing each other as equals. Due to our technological advances, people can find designated accommodations, working at networking spaces. They can visit them during the day and work there, or sign up to give or go to workshops and participate in exhibitions at night. This is not only offering creatives the possibility to sell their art, but also get hired for performances and jobs. Over the past years, more people joined the possibilities to work with other people of one's community that are now not only focused on the creative field, but everyone now has the possibility to connect with other people from their branch. So think about this scenario. Think about what we could achieve if we act now. We could help people find the safe space, to find their home, their heaven on earth. We have to change to stay the same.